Hello, namaskar. You're watching KATV India with me, Varsha Venugopal. A major protest erupted in Bengaluru after a large-scale demolition drive happened, which left hundreds of families homeless. Angry residents gathered outside Revenue Minister Krishna Byre Gowda's residence, demanding justice and immediate relief. Here is a detailed report. On Sunday, tension gripped areas near Revenue Minister Krishna Byre Gowda's residence as over 300 residents staged a protest following a demolition drive in Kogilu village of Yelahanka. The protest came a day after more than 200 houses were demolished in Waseem layout and Fakir colony early Saturday morning. The demolition drive was carried out by Bengaluru Solid Waste Management Limited to clear what it claims were illegal encroachments on land earmarked for a solid waste processing unit. According to the resident, the demolition began as early as 4:30 a.m. Allegedly without any written notice. They also claim that electricity supply was cut 3 days earlier, leaving families unprepared for the sudden action. The protesters demanded alternative housing, temporary shelters and relief centers for families who were rendered homeless overnight. Revenue Minister Krishna Byre Gowda, who represents the Byatarayanapura constituency, reportedly assured the protesters that he would hold a discussion with their representatives on Monday. Several organizations, including Dalit Sangharsha Samithi, Praja Vimochana Chaluvali and Dudiyuva Janara Vedike, came forward to support the affected residents. Activist Kolageri Ganesh accused the Karnataka government of being anti-poor and alleged that it was following policies similar to those of the BJP and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. He also urged Housing Minister Zameer Ahmed to intervene in the matter. Another activist, Pooja HM, stated that residents were only orally asked to vacate 3 days earlier, with no official return notice issue. She further explained that the government had issued a provisional order under Section 94C of the Karnataka Land Revenue Act, which many residents were unaware of due to lack of education. She added that the order suggests residents have certain rights over the land and that many had even taken loans to construct their homes. At the demolition site, heartbreaking scenes unfolded as families shifted through debris, trying to salvage documents and belongings. Ramiza, a domestic worker living there since 2020, said she lost her home while caring for 2 children with serious health conditions and after losing her husband during the COVID pandemic. Another resident, Arifa Begum, said she paid 3 lakh rupees to an agent for paperwork and spent 18 lakh rupees to build her house on a 30 into 40 square feet plot. Residents also claimed that the effect included newborn babies, pregnant women, senior citizens, and some animals died during the demolition. Responding to the allegation, BSWML stated that nearly 5 acres of land were illegally occupied with over 150 temporary sheds and houses built on it. BSWML CEO Byre Gowda said the land has now been reclaimed and will be used to set up facilities including a bio plant, animal rendering unit, animal waste incineration unit, tender coconut waste processing unit and a sanitary waste processing facility. Demolition drive was carried out with police protection involving multiple agencies including the Fire and Emergency Services, Revenue Department, Bengaluru North City Corporation and the Bengaluru Metropolitan Task Force. As displaced families wait for answers and shelters, the incident has once again raised serious questions about urban development, human rights and the policies that is emerging in Bengaluru. The government's next step will be closely watched as affected residents await relief and their rights.